Alrighty, here we go. Audio is looking good in the neighborhood. Everything looks to be connected. I think I think we're ready to rock and roll. Well, hello everyone. I am back. Um, and we are ready to have some fun here. Sorry, I'm wrapping up some text messages. We had National Geographic scenes going on here in my backyard just a few minutes ago, and I had to go intervene for a moment. So we are back, and I got to work on the superhero building build just a little bit, and now I'm doing the next phase of it. And so I'm excited to show everybody here. Go into this world here. It is coming along. I think we're good. We made it to the the upper phase. I have started to build some of the inside the way I wanted it, which is good. And now it is time to move forward with building the next section on top as this whole thing comes to mind or comes to plan. So we'll see how all of this goes today. We'll take it from there. Uh, yeah, hopefully everybody's doing good. We had a new cat that adopted us recently, and he had his surgery yesterday. He's doing pretty well today, so that's good. He's in the house enjoying life. All right, so here's where we left off. We've got the exterior built. Remember, these are unique. This is one piece that I rotated on its side so that we can give this visual perspective of the lines just going up high instead of having a break left and right. It looks so much better that way. Wish that was an option, but I also like this rounded piece that went with it, right? So there's another wall piece that has a similar look, but it's squared off. But I like the round one, and I'm picky. If I wanted a round corner, then I needed to have these edges be round also. So everything is put in place. We've got the entire first section built. This gives me Kevin the Cube vibes. I did not work on the front entrance doorway just yet. I got started on the inside a little bit more, and I kept shifting, having to shift a lot of stuff, one block here, one block there. So I have got my inside section complete in this particular building. And so there's two levels here. The first level is um, done by this new staircase that I think I knocked down and rebuilt about 5 times because I had to shift it a couple different times to get different pieces to work. I also wanted to get a design that made sense for the first floor as well, or well, I guess second floor. And then I ended up finding these pieces here, which I've stuck down here to make the whole design be a little bit more cohesive in a sense. So this whole section is built. This will end up being a workshop area down here. And I will essentially do probably a couple of small buildings out here. Um, Last time on stream, I had mentioned that I get to work on a couple of big buildings. Well, when I was working, I was working on all the big skyscrapers and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed working on them. And one of the big buildings that this this concept comes from, is actually a building out in the Phoenix, Arizona area, known as the Sandra Day O'Connor Courthouse. And so it's got a huge glass facade like this. And as you walk into the building, it has a giant atrium space. It's just massive, kind of like this is. And so that's kind of what I wanted to mimic. And then the office space is actually on the first floor inset, and then the different port rooms going up different levels are all situated like this. So the building is equivalent to 10 stories tall, if I remember correctly, but there's only 6 stories in it. That's because uh, all the floors, 4 floors of it moving up, are all 2 deck high. So each floor is essentially 20 feet instead of 10 feet, and that makes the areas look so much bigger on the inside. And so I was trying to mimic a little bit of that as well. So when you go in, you'll see that instead of this being 1 story, it is 2 stories tall, giving that same appeal. And so this is the first room area. I will end up turning this into a nice little storage area. And then as you move up, this is going to be the observation deck type of area. So I went ahead and went with the clear glass from first order here, and that gave it a neat appeal. So I like this so far. I've got my staircases in place. What I'm working on today is going to be that next level, including my elevators that I'll be putting in place that'll take us to through that through that. So again, this design is not exactly like the Sandra Day O'Connor Schoolhouse. It is inspired by the Sandra Day O'Connor Schoolhouse, and so that's where all of this is heading. And that's first portion. The next portion is going to be obviously the superhero tower, since Grimey has just been granted superhero powers, and so now we need to work on that portion. And so it is rock and roll time. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I appreciate everybody being on stream with me today. And it is time to have some fun. Let me go ahead. Let me start the foundations for making my elevator here. So I'm going to go right about here. Yeah, that should work. Then we go on up. And where? Yes. Been a while since I built one of these. What am I missing here? There we go. Okay, spacing is good. I think this is what, 8 by 12? It is. Okay, so let's build this differently here. I'm going to try and save myself a little bit of space. And I'm going to go like this. Okay, one. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I didn't get that right. All right, let me get this set in place. There we go. I don't know if I have all the material offhand for this. We'll find out. We shall find out. I'll set our walls. So I'm always going to do two, only because I set one to be up all the time, and then I set the other to be down all the time. And so it's kind of a reverse action. And this way I can always have an elevator car exactly where it needs to be when I need it to be. That top section, just so I let the cat out of the bag a bit here. The top section will have a landing deck. That's the idea. And so I want to make sure that whether or not I fly in or if I take the bus, uh, that I'll have an elevator car where I need it when I need it. So yeah, that's the idea. All right, so that's 10. All right. Perfect. Okay. And then so now what I'm going to do is get hungry. No, 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 there we go. I'm gonna attach these in a different location because it won't interact with the next part that I have going on, or interfere, sorry. Okay, so those should be glued on, which means that I can pull this part off. Yep. And this part. Yep. Okay. And what do I need? I need a ton of wooden rods. How much wood do I got? Okay, we're gonna get this going first here. Bear with me a bit today, also everyone. I've got a headache going on too. Did my best, but stuff happens. Let's see, we're gonna need 4, 8, 12, 24. We're gonna make 30. We'll go from there. We've got 2. Start with this. Yes. Okay. Oh, let me do the inside first. morning already. I am starving already. Okay, always do those. Those seem to be the hardest. All right, they're aligned there. And then now we're going to work on this alignment here. Right up there. Right up there. Good. Here, 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 here. Let's try that again. Oh, way. Okay, now we're good. Okay. The basic shape of the cars are done. I don't think I have blast powder. Okay, so I gotta go get some blast powder. And we are good. I think I'm gonna fly over this time. Let's do that. We're gonna fly over. I definitely know where I have a ton of blast powder. It's sitting in my boat that does not look like a boat anymore. Actually, we should probably go check that. I haven't checked that. Not since the stream and I showed it off. Shed some more trees. How about it? We shall go see. I'm thinking there's going to be no fixing it. I just need to cut my losses. These two big are too south of each other, which is kind of convenient and nice all at the same time. Okay, and I also do need a height for this. No. We shall just land right here. It looked like we could go another 4 runs. me see if I can get a good height. How's that height? That height seems like it needs to go more. Okay, we're gonna go back. All part of the fun today. Next level. Next level. And elevator level. That. I'm going to need to put a ladder right here. There we go. Do that. Okay. Now we can go up and down a few times. What? Okay. Well, interesting. Every now and then you get surprised at you. There's one. I need to make my way up to the top. Because I definitely want to make sure I don't go too far. There we go. I do not want to float away into space. Okay, so we're at least capped for now. Oakley dokley. This one is going to have some jets. Oh my goodness. There we go. We are going to go with 5. And forgot a bullet. Don't remember if I brought materials for bullets here. Let's find out. Oh, well. Nope. Let's go get us some balloons. Sorry, everyone. I thought I was more prepared than I am, but I am not. It is the headache. We're gonna go about this way. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Nope, turned it. Okay. Got scared there for a second. You're over here, but all right. Perfect. All right, we got some materials. Let's head back. Oops. Let's attempt to head back. And here we go. Time to fly back. Alrighty, let's do. What am I missing? Oh no, cord. I should have checked everything. Oh, that's long at this pace. Here we go. Okay, let's click this. Yes. Okay, well, that's good. Did they fix that yet? No. That's still not fixed. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, click activation switch. down. That's for 2 balloons. My other elevators have been different lately, so. Oh, okay, so we got it to move a little bit. This one is going to be. So we know what makes it fall. We know what makes it stay. Okay, do that here. And in theory, that one should stay up. Let's put an activation switch on this one. Down. Break it. Alright, that's on. And we go down. Alrighty. Why is that? Why is this one acting? Oh, these elevators are acting different. They may solve for it. I don't know. Hmm. They're definitely acting different now. Oh no, we need more rod. Well, maybe I should just do this with balloons instead. No, because I want it to auto fall. Never mind, never mind. Sorry. Ignore this I think. Fly away. Well, I'm thinking that didn't go. Sorry, everyone. This headache is starting to win. All right. Um, doing okay. Doing okay. Doing okay. All right. How's everybody doing? Me, not so hot. Headache is winning. Okay, this one's smooth. Maybe I'll just build two of the same. Just make sure one is always up, one is always down. I think I did. The micro audio should be a lot better today. All right. We are going to attempt to do this again. I apologize, everybody. I will get this right. Whoa. One, two, three, four, five, six. Tires put in place. Good. Not good. I get it centered in one direction and then not in the other. I get no respect, I tell you. No respect. All right, let's. What? What? Okay, I don't know where the piece did the whole 45-degree angle thing. That was kind of weird. We have to do it again. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Something is off. I can't figure out what it is. Oh, am I the one in the way? No, surely I can't be the one in the way. I am missing something. It appears to be higher intelligence. Oh, I know what it's going on. Oh my god. Oh, because it's on a thin wall piece. See, the headache is getting the best of me. The headache is winning today. I don't want it to win, but it's winning. Oh, Dave sure had an OBS issue. Oh, I'm sorry. I had an OBS issue. I forgot to jump enough. I think I will be building another piece here. Yep. Rookie mistakes. Rookie mistakes. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Maybe I'll actually do balloons. Yes. Yes, I could do that. I can do. And well, there we go. Uh, Perfect. This time we're gonna put some balloons on it first. We must ensure that all your hands and feet are kept inside in an upright position.
And the second one. Did you see that one truck? I sent you a text.
Uh,
It's at 650.
oh, the little one?
Yeah. It looks like those in like 10 minutes, so.
Okay.
Well, let me call you back. Well, Micah. Huh? Yeah.
Bum, bum, bada, bum, bada, bum, bum. Let's see. I think this is the one. It is still semi-connected. Do we have a wrencher? We will go get a wrencher. The wrencher was up on top. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where, oh where? We are going to put these on one. Oops. And then we're going to put on two. All right, let's go get these switches. Right. Now on. He's going to do that now. This one's going to be one. Okay. All right. So we're good. What is something? Something is stuck on this. What is that? Oh my goodness, why is only one balloon going up? Okay. What do we do? Channel 1. Channel 1. Channel 1. Channel 1. Channel 1. Channel 1. Only one balloon activates. This is ooh. It's the game, not me. That's the good news. All right, let's redo these. I did it because I could have just logged back in. Is what I could have done, and it would have worked. Let's make sure the first one took. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right, we'll leave one up, one down for now. And now we can start building the tower. Oh, alrighty. So maybe I can go back to my switch idea. Oh, thank you, Night Queen. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to a nice, fun weekend this weekend for Father's Day. No? Hello? Controller? No controller? All right. The controller said nope. All right, here we go. I got my controller back. We're good. We're good. All right, so I got an elevator up there. I've got an elevator down here. And let's try the switch thing.
I don't know that I'm logged in here.
Hmm.
5 minutes left.
Okay.
Voice said yes.
On what? On
The
what?
truck.
Oh. Oh. Testing, testing. It's still picking up. What is picking up? Oh boy.
You have another headset somewhere?
Yeah, it's picking up a microphone from somewhere. Okay.
These?
I don't think so. Here, bear with me for just a couple moments, everybody. My phone.
Thanks, Night Queen. She said Happy Father's Day.
Oh, it's the default again. When did it change? Testing, testing, testing. Oh, see, yeah, see that it went down. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, that one's good now. All right, everybody, hang on. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm going to go into an intermission. I got to get something fixed here and figured out. Hello, hello, Joker Plays here, and today's video has everything to do with the new update in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey.
Specifically, the Storm King. That's right, folks. I'm going to show you all the steps it takes to be able to get to the Storm King, and once you get there, what it's going to take to defeat him. So stay tuned. Now, when you load into your worlds for the first time, you may notice some things that are a little different. That's okay. Just know that the game has changed the physics just a little bit, so some of your flying aircraft may or may not function the way they used to. As you load into your new world, you're going to notice a new villager visiting by the name of Caden, who's going to tell you that you need to find the Storm Chasers base camp, which is going to be your first step in finding the Storm King. The good thing about this is it's actually going to mark the base camp on your map. So after you talk to him, you're going to want to find out where this base camp is and start heading in that direction. Now, as you arrive at the Storm Chaser base camp, what you're going to want to do as a helpful tip is to go ahead and put down a bus station right away so that you can go back and forth. And believe me, you are going to go back and forth to this place a lot here in the beginning for sure. Now, this is where the grinding is going to begin. You're going to have a whole lot of tasks that you're going to have to do in order to start upgrading this village to the point that's going to give you what you need in order to get to the Storm King, period. But you are also going to have to go and fight other storms along the way. So just know there's a lot of tasks before you can get to the Storm King. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff like putting down a metal smelter, building a cannon, defeating specific enemies. There's going to be a lot of steps along the way, but just remember, just grind them out, make it happen. You're going to get to the Storm King, no worries there. As you upgrade your Storm Chaser village, at one point you're going to notice a purple storm in the distant background. Trust me, it's easier to see at night, but you're going to want to start heading in that direction. It's not going to appear on your map just yet, but that's going to be the first storm that you're going to want to head towards. As you get there, know that you're going to be fighting some enemies, so make sure you come prepared. And also, pro tip, bone wolves also spawn at night, even in grasslands as well now, so be aware of that. Once you cross that storm wall, just know you have a timer that's going to appear on the top of your screen. That is how much time you have in the storm before it rifts you out of the storm. You don't actually die, you just rift out, but just be mindful of that timer. There are ways that you can set this timer to be longer in the form of some shakes that you'll end up making later on. Also, there's some charms that you can equip if you want to do so, but just know there's a timer and it's only going to rift you out. Check out this cool animation as it rifts you right out. So awesome, so awesome. One of the items that you're going to want to make sure you collect is going to be storm fruit. Storm fruit is what's going to allow you to build those shakes that'll extend your time inside of the storm wall. Those become important in the game, so make sure you get those. You're going to get them from enemies dropping them, as well as certain plants that are found inside those storms. In order to upgrade your Storm Chaser base camp to level 5, this is when you're going to have to enter the storm for sure, as well as to pop the bud plants. Those are the exploding plants you're going to see that will pop around the storm area. And then you're going to want to make sure you also collect 10 storm fruit as well. Your ultimate goal is to get to the center of the cave structure you see formed in the middle of the storm. Here's where you're going to find a rift that's going to take you into the rift cave itself. Once you're in, you no longer need to worry about taking those storm shakes at all. This is where the fun really starts to begin. What you're going to do is complete a series of tasks in order to descend further and further and further into the cave to where you can go in and defeat the boss. In this case, it's going to be Raven. So, first level, defeat crystals. Second level, you're going to have to defeat some bigger enemies, destroy the boss in 3 different waves. Then you'll go back to crystals again for another one, find 3 of those, break them. And then after that, another wave of enemies. Eventually, you're going to get to the point to where you fight Raven, the boss of the storm, for the first time. The real good news is that for each wave or each level of these crystals and enemies that you defeat, you are going to get rewarded with a chest that you can open up that's going to give you some much needed resources and weapons as well. Now, while going through the caves, it is very doable to fight this single-handedly, especially if you have a villager with you. But I'm going to be honest, not only is it a lot more fun, but it becomes a lot more easier when you have an awesome partner side by side. And here's where Sir Lancelot joins me in the game, and we're going to tackle the rest of the challenges together.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate the warning.
Mm-hmm. And just like that, we made it to the final boss, known as the Thunderlord, and Sir Lancelot and I took him out quickly. And just to give credit, the villager helped a lot too. Just know that. And just like you defeated the other levels, you're going to get rewarded with a chest as well, with some much needed supplies and excellent weapons as well. As you defeat the enemies inside of the storm cave, you're going to be awarded with rift crystals along the way. Those are going to be what you're going to use in order to build your legendary forge, which is going to allow you to build advanced legendary weapons as well. After defeating the first Storm King, you're going to want to look on your map, because now you're going to see another storm appear, as well as the location of the Storm King. They may be different on your map, but on mine you can see that they're relatively close to one another. But my next step is to go ahead and defeat yet another storm cave. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before with Sir Lancelot, but yet again on the new cave. Now, just like we did at the Storm Chaser base, you're going to want to put down a bus stop at each one of these locations so that you can come back whenever you want to feel frisky and defeat these caves and bosses time and time again. And just like we did in the Storm Cave, we're going to go right into the Rift, attack each one of the levels, and defeat the boss, and we're good to go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't forget that throughout this journey, you're still going to be upgrading your Storm Chaser's base camp, so make sure you do all the items needed to upgrade everything associated with that as well. All right, everybody. Back in business. Thank you for that. Moment here. So that one just stays activated. Okay, so that's not the one I want. Hang on. Let's try the other one. Keep your hands and feet inside at all times. I think we'll keep it that simple. Okay. All right, we're going to keep it just like that for now. This way, just reverse X. Reverse X? X reversing? The act of reversing. Okay, we got one up at the top. These are working. Okay. Now, we have to build our next structure. The question is, how do we want it to look? I need to see if... Where are those angle pieces? Hang on, let me turn on a filter real quick. Can they stack on top? Oops. They can. Okay. Okay, okay. But then what is the height difference? All right, what about, I thought there was some more angle pieces. There is. We have these windowed ones that are taller. Can I do the same with those? Let's see. I think I can. I can. Ooh. Almost hit the floor there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at all the balloons are stacked again. Look at that. Right over there. Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta go check that out. We gotta go check that out. This is some kind of like hot drop spot here. Look at that. Look at this. This is crazy. What are we gonna get? We got four boxes. That's pretty cool. How cool is that? All right, let me deposit some of the stuff here. Definitely don't want no eggs. We'll just ditch the corn here. And if you run into the kid who really likes corn, don't say anything. All right. That's a new effect, isn't it? Like a thawing effect? Hmm. All right. So we can seal this up a little bit more. But I think I'm going to put... Yeah. Hang on. Bear with me. Where are them curved walls I was using? There it is. Okay. We know that the elevator... I think we can just do it like this. Yeah, okay. You see what the floors are doing? That's definitely different. That's new. That is definitely new. Okay. Let's get this floor stuff squared away. And what I mean by squared, I mean like you put these square pieces in and then they don't fit. Well, that one does. That one does not. What do we got going on here? This piece? This piece goes. Okay. That piece works. And then we do this piece. Yes. But do I want to? Oh, this one's got a shift. How did I not catch that one? All right, now I think we're good. Yes. Okay, most of this is going to be kind of like a false floor-ish. You know what? If I can make it out of those little pieces, I just don't want... Huh? Yes. I don't want this seam. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and calculate this here. Is that in the way? Ooh. That one is potentially in the way. Oh, look at that. I gotta break that. Take that. All right, we will fix that. Let's get this wall back in place for the next time. This, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we are in the same boat. We are good. Now for my next magic trick. Does this fit? We are going to need to no-nub this. All right, now let's get this. Oh, this, yes, okay. That is center. So that's the carriage, which means we want to only go out to here. So let's see what we have for these pieces here. Now see, we can't go that far because we'll stop the carriage. I think we're going to have to do what we have to do. Oops. Okay, so if we got that many spaces, then we can do this, this, this. And we have to do this. We can do this. Okay. See, we had this all along. Okie dokie. Let's fall in and test it. All right, so we got to shift the wall. Okay. See, that's why we test all of this. Yeah, it definitely hit it. Now we gotta go back above it. Wait, what base did I go to? I went to the wrong base. Oh. Welcome, welcome, everybody. This is what happens when my head doesn't feel well. No big deal. We can shift out one stud. Either way. Things will be a-okay. I find it weird that the wheels would hit it when it's only half a stud over on this wall. But, okay. I'm not here to judge the game. I'm here to work within the confines of the game. That's all. I feel like I'm always starving. Wait, I should be able to fit... Nope, still not going to do it. Hang on. I can't have the nubs. Alright, now I think our tunnel should be good. Let's find out. Ready? Ready, ready? Here we go. I'm gonna have to put an activated switch. Now it's got to be that back wall. Don't touch that back wall. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm refusing to do jump pads. I thought about the jump pads though, don't get me wrong. But that's even before I started the elevator thing. I get stuck going. Okay, what did I get stuck on? It's the curve of the wall. What? No way. I mean, the curve's not even like... Okay. Okay. I think the game is cheating. 1, 2. What if we did that? Oh. I just did that. Oh, I already broke that wall. Okay, never mind. I want the look of the curved wall. Okay, we're gonna try this again. This time, it's gonna work. We're going to make a phantom wall, and then it's going to be curved after that. It's got to be like that invisible latching corner type thing. That's got to be what's causing this. Because if you look at it, there's no way any of that's hitting it. We're not cheating, but we are trying to work within the confines of the game. When the game gives you lemons, you realize it's a bunch of lemons. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, I'm literally surrounding this perimeter now. So let's... Yeah. See, it's... That's crazy. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's okay. I can put the nubs this way on this to save some memory. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm still gonna get my... I am still going to get my curved wall look, okay? Hey, Soul Webs, welcome, welcome. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. Yes, the dagger is the best in the game. Hands down. My opinion, of course. Okay, we're gonna make this. Let me break this here because I'm gonna build this shaft in here real quick. Oh, come on now. Oh, see, well that works at least. So I'm working on the second story, or the second half of this building, not really the second story. This is the elevator shaft that goes all the way up, and this is going to be the place where people can land. I don't know if that's the right height, but that's going to be the height. I can adjust it up there. Okay. And so this is the tower portion. But with any new build, you always put the elevator shafts in first. Oh, that's good. So this goes up. Up. What? What are we snapping to, folks? Here we go. What are we wanting to snap to? Oh. I'm out of marble. That I got. In one of these chests. Right about here. Okay. Just gonna take all of that. And up to the second floor, then the observation deck portion. Going up. And at some point you hit the top. All right, this portion is technically all show. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, no worries, Soul Lives. Living on the edge there. Oh, look, I hit the height build limit for the perimeter. I think Daveskar had that height figured out. I know he did on one of his builds. Got to see it. I didn't know that that existed. That was awesome to find out. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, I need to Be careful before I hit the button. All right, we're good except for that one wall. Maybe I'll fly up this way. Hang on. Yeah, I can do that. Let me get some height. And that did not work out like I needed it to. Now here's where I need like I get a little bit of credit, okay? Because not saying you have to, but I'm building all of this in expert mode. I don't have any kind of fly mode turned on, nothing like that. It's nothing against any of that. All I'm saying is I just get just a hair more credit for doing this in expert. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So the shaft is all built all the way up. The elevator is sitting there. Now it's a matter of building what this section is going to look like with the curved pieces that I want. Just not exactly how I thought it was going to be. But I'm still going to get the look. Okay? Still getting the look. And so this section is technically going to be just kind of hollowed out. Can you go one more? Yes, one more. Whoa, whoa. Okay. And we'll do the same thing here. Here, 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 here. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now the question is, do I want it that thin? I think I do. I think I do. I think I want it to come in.
The torches are at 710.
And have some outriggers. think so. Either that or I'm going to build it forward and tilt it. I definitely want some width. So let's start working on part B here. Hello? Hello? Alright, get that. Yep. Oh, it's doing that weird shadow thing again. This game. You haven't... Oh. No, you didn't. Why does it do that? It's like... The game's like, we notice you haven't flipped any of these pieces. We're just going to go ahead and flip it for you. In hopes that that's kind of what you wanted. Oh, that's not what you wanted? That's weird. Let me go slower. There we go. It's trying to flip them again. You see that? Did I stop at that level? I think I did, yes. Okay. Alright, now we can continue. I feel like I just ate. And this game's yelling at me. Alright, let's eat. Let's take a bite. Alright, the question is, do we have enough to start building the top structure? And I think we do. I think we do. I think we do. Let me go one more layer. I know it's just blank white walls here, but I will be changing that, so bear with me. Okay, 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 okay. Yes. Do we... Hang on. Let me look at flooring pieces real quick. I don't think it has a flooring piece that I was going to do. I was going to curve this back out this way, but I don't think that... I don't think that's going to be the case. Okay, so let me go to the top here. Going to the top.
I need to wait for $50.
All right, let's see how close we are. We are, well, we can adjust the height downwards. So let's do that. This, I think I wanted to do a dark floor. Why? I'm not exactly sure yet. Yes. Of course it's not the right width. It's all part of the process. There we go. Okay. We got something to walk on. Let me build the floor layout that I would like. Two. Oh, it's not going to matter. Mm. Let me figure out center real quick. Two. That looks like 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, right here is center. Before this gets carried away, I want to recenter this. I go too far? Maybe not. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, where is this from this edge? Yes. Okay. We have the width that we want. And the sheer mass size of the pad we want now. Oh, of course I'm out of wood. That's okay. But now we can build to this. Okay, this is here's that magic piece that I accidentally oopsed. Now let's go take a look at this from out front. And I can go maybe one more wide-ish. I don't know. I do not know. I think I gotta go get some more wood somewhere. Yeah, let's go get some more wood. Let's go ahead. Let's Lost Izzles real quick. Grab some more wood. Alright, any more marble? Well, we're gonna leave that there. Hey, you're gonna put spires on my map anytime there, Jonesy? He said no. I'll get to look at it from up here a little bit too. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna go one more wider, I think. No. I am not. I thought I was going to, but then I'm like, no. That is not going to happen. Okay, so I got to figure out how I want to close that off. And then I've got to build the front section of this. Yeah. Let me go ahead and land up here. Perfect. So the front of this is where I'll put some more design or make it a little bit more shapely. I'm not too terribly concerned about the sides, but I may add some later. That's just a matter of breaking it and figuring out what I do and do not like. My question is, do I want to go in one so that this width is bigger? And I think the answer is yes. Now we're going to have to do this a couple of times. It's all part of the process. All part of the process. Yeah, I think it'd be better just a hair wider up here. Yep, I like that. Okay, and then this time we could just take the elevator. Oh. Thanks, game. Going up. Thank you. All right. You see that, rooster? I didn't give up. I didn't give up. There's no jump pads. This is working. This is working. Now, to add this stuff here. That's my code for something's going to happen here. I'm convinced. Ball. Something is not going to connect. Or it could work out right. I don't know, we'll see. It worked out. It worked out. Okay, let's look at this thing. Good? Good, I think so. Let's fill in this 2x2 stud gap here. Oh, okay. There we go. I'll put a couple ladders this way. What is, let me see what it's going to take. Bear with me. This is where the brain starts doing its own thing on a day that it is not working very well. Okay. I'm going to begin to incrementalize this. Oops. Over. Where were those? Where? These are two different ones. Okay, so it looks like we are 4 more studs.
The tire machine's at 2.
All right.
Yeah?
Okay. I may. Yes.
That's 6,500 generators at 95 bucks.
I don't know if that was the right move. I know the look I'm trying to do, so bear with me here while I get this. That was a full wall. Yes, so... maybe... It's the sides that I don't know. My... Would it be weird to stack a whole bunch of these on top of each other? I mean, how many... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16, so that's 8 times 5 is 40. That's a lot of pieces on each side. Don't... I could definitely do it up front. I don't know what to do here about the side. Those might be half walls. I don't know because we don't have half walls. Anybody see that? Nobody saw that, right? Nobody saw me fall like that. Maybe my issue is I need to go wider. But in order to go wider, I gotta break another one of those pieces. Let me do this. That's a different height. Oh, I'm not winning. Wait a second. Aerial attacks are good. No, see, that looks goofy. Even if I do that, I wouldn't know what to do here on the side. That's the issue now. Because we got a differing height. There is that piece. That piece exists. We've got the half wall parapets, which is what I want. 1, 2, 2. There's that extra stud. I don't... So we got... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 8 studs. Oh my goodness, that time I fell. That time I fell. No! Should have trusted my gut. I should have just jumped. Like normal parkour. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so at least this I can repeat. I'll figure out something shapely here. Hang on. Hang on. I know this isn't going to be the first time I break this anyways. And then we put our curve piece in. Okay. Okay, do I want to begin the parapet? Not. I had to put that blue piece or something right there. Let's start the parapet wall. If you don't know, the parapet wall is what prevents me from falling down. Having worked on many roofs, you won't ever hear me complain about it. Yes. I like that confidence. We will see. Agreed. Touche. Touche. That is going to be some kind of a light now. All right, we're trucking along. Moving along. I think I know what to do there, maybe. Yeah, I'll just cover it up like that, and that should be good. Okay. Set up a shared drink and listen to the performance.
Yeah. You guys didn't do the drive?
Oh no, no, it was like all blocked. Trying to even find it. You think this is gonna work? I don't know. Falling down on purpose. Hello? Hello? Object is not too far. Okay. I don't think this is going to be any good to me anymore. I really like these stairs. They're definitely pretty slick. Now we have a reason to use all this glass again. How are we looking? Alright, we are looking like the way I want it to look. So that's good. Getting there, getting there. Let's take the elevator up. Sitting in an elevator going up 70 some odd stories is crazy. All right, that works. That works good. How close are we? Oh, we're right on the money. Well, look at that. We're putting on our fall protection. Oops. Because I don't want to fall. And then... What am I missing? Oh. Okay, got that, got that. Let's continue our parapet wall over here. I don't have too much left in me, everyone. My head's definitely getting to me. Trying to get the basic shape put in place and hopefully get to continue this. I've never gone through... Oh, jankies. Nobody saw that either. Even though that piece would have been covered up, I would have known it's there, and that would have driven me nuts. I would have broke down whole buildings. All right. Do you see that? The elevator's working great. So we got to win there. This is definitely when fly mode would come in handy. Because I want to be able to see that. So let's go ahead and semi-activate fly mode. Okay. Let's take a look at the design here. Yeah. Yep. I think we're good to... Alright, so let me get these front walls put in just so that I know the distances. Doing that on purpose, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Nubs on the inside. Nubs on the inside. Then okay. And that should be equal to that right there, yes. And then we're going to repeat the same thing. That right there. Okay. Now just to verify, I'm breaking out my rulers. Yes. Okay. Did we put... Well, I don't think it matters. Try to think if... I don't know. Hang on. This is so hard when your brain's not braining. I think we're good. And if you're wondering why there's going to be a void under here, that is part of a specialty project that I'm trying to invite somebody in for. Hey, welcome, welcome. Okay. So it'd be neat if he pulls it off. The only difference is he's going to have to think about everything upside down. Okay, so how many... I need to figure out how many studs down. Hang on. Let's just... I can't think. I think I'm pretty baked. My brain is not braining anymore. I am so sorry, everyone. Let's see. I'm just gonna manually try and figure this out. We've got 2. Okay. I think I sees it. Right. Going down. Alright, let's try with this one. Do, 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 do. Oh, I did. I did something. Alright, without the switch, it should be okay. How did I do? Look at that. Look at that. I got the height perfect. See? I got the height perfect. This one. Okay, this one we want. 1, 2. Good enough. And this one will activate, get it to the top. Look at that, I got that height perfect. And 1, 2. Okay, now we can break this. Perfect. And there we go. And then as soon as I walk off, it activates, goes back up. All right, elevators are good. I just got to build my ramp. I may build around this also. I don't know. This is kind of nice. Okay, so we got a W on the elevators. Grimey's happy. He's excited. I may hide the switches. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I may redo it to hide the switches. Okay. And then I just got to build this section in also. Right? I'll do something here. This will come out, so this will be our landing strip from up here. And then we'll do a design on the face portion. I thought it would. And then this thing is going to be set up for the hidden surprise. That will be part of this build. I'm pretty excited. I think we're golden. Got to get that front sealed up. That, I think I had some. Oops. Okay, so we can seal this section up for now. We can. Yes, it is going to be dead space. I knew it was going to do that to me. Whatever. Should I... Wait, did I round this side? I did round this side. Well, if I rounded that side, I cannot not round this side. I mean, that's just how it works. Hello? Okay, and then we're out of marble. Oh. Okay, almost. Man, I've had to farm a lot of caves. I haven't farmed that many grassland caves in a long time. Okay, that's working well. Falling with grace. Oh, see, this time it fits the 4x4. All right, we're good. Perfect. All right. Sorry, all. Again, I'm apologizing. I know that my head is not good today, but I got to do some building at least. Looks like I'm gonna have to build some ladders to get to that filler piece. Okay, so I got to do a giant filler piece in here. Okay. Oops. The definition of insanity. Oh my goodness. Oh, it did fit. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not sure why it didn't fit the first time. It is too far, huh? Oh. Y'all are gonna have to remind me to stop this nonsense in building in expert mode here. I mean, my whole claim here is I get some bonus points for doing it in expert, though. That's it. Okay. Oh, I think my balloons are stacking again, everyone. Ooh, can I walk on this? All right. Almost, everyone. Oops. I'm going to use wood only because it looks the same. And it saves use on some of the marble. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Let's go take a look at this thing. Yep. We are rocking and rolling. It is becoming shapely. I gotta go look. I gotta go look. I gotta go look. Let's see how many balloons we think are stacked. What do we got? Oh, look at that. This time it's 2 in a chest. So if you're just joining me earlier, I don't know whatever it is, but about this spot right here, but I had 4 of these chests right off the bat, stacked on top of each other. And every time I turn around, I keep getting more. All right, let's take a look at this thing now. All right, it is definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. We got our elevators put in place. All right, so we still need to finish whatever our front entrance is going to look like. These pieces are still turned to their side, so they're not side by side. This makes the eyes go up, and it lends to being a taller look to the building. As you walk in, we have a giant atrium space. So my inspiration for this build was, if you've ever been out to Phoenix, Arizona, it was the Sandra Day O'Connor Courthouse. Really, really neat building on the inside. They've got a monstrous atrium space, and so that's what I was trying to mimic here. And then they have the other floors here, which are all 20 feet tall, each of the floors above the second floor. So it's equivalent to a 10-story building, but it's only got 6 stories on the elevators. That's because floors 3, 4, 5, and 6 are 20 feet tall. It's kind of neat. So I was mimicking that same type of atmosphere. So these are 2 tall. And then you make it to the top rung area, which is going to be the observation deck area. And this is where I put the first order glass. And so that this way you can, from up here, look down and you could see everybody who's coming in and stuff like that. So kind of neat design. We got the elevators put in place today. So as you hop in, these will take you directly up to the landing port. And so that's what you just saw. And then so you just come out, and I put 2 on purpose. This way one's always up, one's always down, so regardless, if you fly in and you land a helo, an aircraft up here, you will always have an elevator to go down. And so I'll put some maintenance equipment and stuff like that up here. I'm going to be working on the front of the building design a little bit, and then I have something in store for the bottom of this section as well. So that's why there's a gap, and that's I gotta bring another builder in because it's going to take a design that he worked on, but we're going to build it upside down. And so I'm hoping he'll join me to help me out with that. And aside from that, I think we're golden for today. I made it through the stream despite my massive headache, but that's okay. So I'm getting pretty excited. And we should be good. So the elevator is going to take you to the top, and then there will be a separate escalator that will bring you to the special section. And that's about it. So now it's time to fly back to our main base. Got a whole bunch of little supplies from the supply drops and chests that keep spawning. And so I'm going to drop all that stuff off. All this building in Expert has really been draining me in materials lately, but that's okay. I stored them for a reason, and we are using them, although I still think I'm crazy for doing a lot of this stuff in Expert. But I'm having a lot of fun. Good to go. Then back at our main base. And we're going to put some stuff away. Let me take this. Yeah, I've stored on all kinds of stuff. I'm just going to put everything away for right now and then restock and go. Yeah. All right. Let me grab all the tools out of here. I'm just going to go ahead and run them through the recycler. And pickaxes is because of the cloud piercer appearing. See right here, I've had the cloud piercer appear twice. Not today for some reason. That's a good thing. But the cloud piercer has appeared twice. And destroyed a bunch of stuff. More blast powder. Yep. All right, we got this ship emptied out. Let me get the rest of this put away. And we're going to go ahead and do our magic dance. Go here, scales. Here, milk. Here. What is it? Woolly mammoth. Yes. And we'll go put some stuff on the grill. Because my character is always starving. Alright, so we're good. There's my cousin, Tricky Treat. Because we kind of look alike in a weird way. Alright. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. Folks, thank you so much for joining me on stream today and making it through. I know I wasn't quite as exciting today, but my head is really killing me today. Let me go ahead and sleep in my spot. Got that nice, beautiful compound there, and this is still where I want to sleep. Of course, I got my daggers and the duck. That's how you know it's me. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks again for joining me today on today's stream. I am going to be on Sunday with some friends. The Weekend Warriors, hopefully. Sunday is going to be my day. So it's going to be the same for all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day, early Father's Day, if I don't hear from you. I'm going to be taking the day off, relaxing a bit. We're going to barbecue and have a good time and relax. And I'm going to play games. And so I'm looking forward to joining the Weekend Warriors this Sunday. It's been a while. My schedule's been kind of on and off here and there. But now I'm going to make some time this Sunday and relax, have fun, enjoy the company of some great friends online. And yeah. So again, everybody, thanks for joining me again today, and my next official stream solo will be on Tuesday. So until next time, everyone, don't forget to keep gaming in your crosshairs.